pretended I was a radio DJ from KDHX St. Louis. And he believed it. He believed he was on the radio and that he was getting interviewed on the radio. And I asked him the question. I asked him the lyrics to the song,
but he's in
Destined for
Nashville,
Disaster,
but
which
he wants
is,
to move out to Los Angeles.
we passed a freeway, passed a red light blinking on our deathbed. I said, whoa. I said, tell me the significance of the deathbed. And he replies, it's way too deep for your understanding.
Are you using the Mackie board?
To a radio DJ. I mean, to him, I was a radio DJ. He told me it's too deep for me.
Are you miking amps?
So, I mean, that's the aesthetics behind the off-season. It's very complex. It's like in rainforest.
It's so deep that even the experts
can't...
It's
like an ecosystem. You can't just examine one part.
Have to examine the
Look
whole
at these
thing.
geniuses at work. Just look at them.
Cool.
2 songs if you want it.
I'm curious, yeah. Did you use the drums from Crispy? Or did you redo them? Because it's been a long time since I've been here.
Yeah, we ended up messing up on them, and we didn't realize it. So when we went back,
I don't like that
it didn't
studio.
match up.
Neil has discovered Fruity Loops.
So does the off-season use Fruity Loops for their songs?
Neil,
I don't
Neil
like
uses
that.
Fruity Loops
I don't
for
like that whole
his
setup.
solo
It just you don't get a lot of control.
agenda.
No.
So far,
There's just some guy in the basement.
the solo titled Piano Fuck. Piano Fuck.
So where did you record this?
Zach is an
At
actual
John's?
bitch. And the proper word are his 3
I've
songs
not
he's
been
cut
here.
with Fruity Loops.
And what do you think
I've been
about
to St.
the
Louis
song Zach's
and/or
actual
elsewhere.
pitch? When he...
Wait.
It-
No, and.
It rings true at certain points. At all points. Yeah.
Cool, yeah, I want to hear it.
So what kind of music does the off-season actually consider itself in the realm of?
We're straight up rock and roll.
Just trying to rock, you know.
Just trying to like write good music.
That's cool. What's your, do you have like your latest hits out now? That's the next big thing coming out in the charts?
It's hard to say right now.
What to say?
We're still in the building process. Zach might be moving to Washington, so we're gonna have to find a new drummer.
Wow. Washington.
I wouldn't leave. I didn't leave the band for Atlanta.
What's in Atlanta?
Got music school. I was going to go to Atlanta. See,
And then we're gonna put our stuff.
I had a chance to go to Atlanta and go to school, to music school down there, but I didn't go because I don't want to miss any opportunities with the off season.
That's how devoted you are to the band.
Because I'm
opportunities in Southern Illinois.
I'm dedicated. I'm dedicated.
You're dedicated. You're committed to your cause.
I'm committed to it.
That's cool.
Now Zach, on the other hand, if he goes, I'm gonna fucking kill him. Because then we're gonna have to find a new drummer, or I'm gonna have
Then
to play drums and sing.
You'll have to write a sequel to that song that Neil came up with.
Oh, we'll write a lot of songs about Zach if he quits the band or leaves us.
It's nice.
Him being called a bitch will be the least of his worries.
He's a real big bitch. Watch him bitch everyone's face off.
I didn't start it. I was on your side. I was helping you out. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
We sat in with the Off-Season Zone drummer Zach Boggess to get his opinions on what he thought about being in the band. My first question, what is the off-season? What genre of music would you say fits the off-season's music style?
I would say just basically rock music, kind of like rock alternative. We started as like an emo band and stuff like that, and tried to basically copy off other bands, but now we kind of make our own style, sort of, and it's pretty interesting. People like it, so it's fun.
That's what I'd like to talk about in the beginning. How did it all begin? When and where did it all happen?
It was my senior year. Brent and I were on the bus going back to Tamaro, and I don't know, I wanted to start a band because I'd never been in a band before, so I was like, hey, Brent, let's start a band. He was like, all right. So we tried out a couple people from around here, a couple people from a little bit of ways, and eventually we found Neil, and so the 3 of us started something, and still worked through some people, and then we started playing with John. I asked him during a class one day if he wanted to play with us. So it kind of just went from there. The four of us started being a band, and eventually new members have come in, stuff like that, Dagan and Klein, and John left the band. But yeah, so that's how it came about, I guess.
So would you say just your love of music, just that's why you decided to start the off season?
Yeah, I don't know. I just always wanted to be in a band, and I really enjoy playing music. If I could make a living out of it, I would.
A little known but true fact about the band is the origins of the name, the Offseason. It comes from an out-of-this-world source. Who came up with the name, the Offseason? Why the Offseason?
Neil actually came up with it one day. We were sitting in, I think it was Algebra 2 class, and we were just talking and stuff and trying to figure out a name. He was like, well, I have this name I got from, I think it's from the Martian Chronicles. It's a book. I can't remember. But a lot of bands have taken names from different chapters, and the Offseason is one of the chapters, and so he wanted to use that. So
Out of Ray Bradbury's The Martian Chronicles.
that's it. So, yeah.
I think I actually remember that when that happened.
Yeah.
Okay, so you mentioned the band members, the past and present, Neil, John, Bogus, Bryn, Dagan, and Klein. Are those all of the members that, or am I leaving out anybody?
We had other different members that we thought were going to stick around for a while. Zach Gass, Matt Patton, Cody Sizik was actually in the band for a little while when it first started. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And we tried out a couple other different people, thought maybe they were going to stick, but it just didn't really fit. And so eventually we found the solid five that we really wanted, and hopefully this sticks for a while because it fits well.
When did Dagan and Klein join? Yeah.
It was a little after John decided he didn't want to be in the band anymore. We kind of decided that what happened was Neil went for the summer last summer to Maine, and so Dagan filled in and on bass or whatever. No. He played guitar. So the summer that Neil was gone, Dagan filled in on guitar, and we kind of liked that and stuff. After Neil came back, we still really didn't have a bass player. Klein had filled in during the summer a little bit here and there, and John had filled in. And so Dagan played bass for a little while, and it was like a four-piece or whatever. Brent played guitar and sang. And then we decided that we kind of wanted to switch things up and fit the place, and so it kind of stuck.
What do you think about the Offseason?
Well, Neil and Brent has pieced together a pretty good band, but their music and their approach to playing music, they're not going to go anywhere.
Don't say that. That ain't nice.
Tell him to open his eyes when he talks to you. Is that a documentary? Offseason, man. This is Inattentive Adam.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, how you doing?
What's your name again?
Adam?
Adam.
Yeah.
But you said he was
Inattentive. Yeah.
Inattentive. So you're the Offseason's #1 fan. Is that true?
Actually.
Being the #1 fan.
Multiple encounters of
What
sexuality.
do you like the most about the Offseason?
I won't look, and I won't listen.
Let's see. There was this one night. It was great. There was a lot of drunken moments, and this guy ended up taking his pants off and doing some actual dances. And ever since then, and he actually did it during a show, and it brought me back to the old days. So that's why I like the Offseason.